we have to support those who are struggling and fighting for their own freedom inside countries. And we do that in Iran, but it is unfortunate that this regime has exercised such oppression against its own people, has done everything possible to destroy the opposition. So we do support, and we will continue to support, and we will be very vocal in our support. But we also look at those moments, those hinges in history where there is an adequate critical mass of people that are willing to stand up for their own rights. And unfortunately, in many countries, it took a long time in the Soviet Union, as you know, and then countries began to move, and we were there with support for them. We see that now in the Middle East and North Africa. Iran is a tougher case, but we are going to do everything we can to support those who want that freedom. And let me just for the record say, too, because there have been several references during the hearing to the MEK, and I know there are many representatives here in the audience, and as the committee is well aware, on July 16, 2009, the district court here in D.C. ordered the department to allow the MEK to respond to unclassified portions of the administrative record in reviewing the designation of being on the foreign terrorist organization list. And as such, we are again reviewing the designation in accordance with the court's decision and applicable law, and this review will result in a de novo decision concerning the designation of the MEK.
When do you think you will have that decision?
You know, it's proceeding. These are very important considerations and reviews, and you know, as soon as we can, we will make such a decision, Congressman.
Myself and others have met with the State Department, CIA, and classified briefings, and I would just encourage the State Department, based on everything I know, to make that decision. I'm one that, of course, thinks that we ought to take them off the list, and I would hope Congress wouldn't have to make that decision. I hope the State Department would. But I would ask that if any information comes forward, either way, that your Department of State would share that with us in a classified briefing so that we have that information. And the last question I was going to comment on and concern was the residents of Camp Ashraf. They are nervous. Their relatives are nervous. How do you, just your opinion, think this is going to play out once we're gone? How do you see that working and playing out?
Well, first,